All right, I got a Cadillac DTS over here in the shop today for fuel pump relay burned out because of the bracket on the seat, how it shorts it out. So I'm going to show you guys how to be able to wire your own relay so you'll be able to not have to deal with this issue going forward, or using this relay, putting it here and it's still getting hot. So I will show you guys how to be able to wire your own relay in and make it a whole lot easier for you going forward. Pretty easy, takes about 30 minutes to do, and I'll show you step by step what to do. So first you're gonna take off the 310 millimeters on the side of the fuse box. Actually, the first thing you're gonna want to do is remove your positive. So disconnect your positive, all right, from the battery, disconnect it, so that we could take the whole fuse box out. So we're gonna grab, loosen that up with a 10 millimeter, all right, over here 13 millimeter. Loosen that up, take this off. Make sure that is off, out of the way, and then take this off. All right. Take that off. Take the 310 millimeters out. Two. And 3. That'll be a third one right there. Now take this whole box, pull it out, and I'll show you guys what to do next. You will have to open it up, open these clips up, 1, 2, and have some on the other side. Once you open these up, usually ideally just twist this open and you'll be able to open this up, and I'll show you guys what we need to get to. All right, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand, but you're gonna wanna take this, pop it open, just like that. Take the other side, pop it open with a small flat head. Be careful you don't break these tabs. So go gently with it. Ideally, you could try to go on that bit. There it goes. Right open. All right. Now, I already got ahead of this, but I'm going to show you guys exactly what wires you need to cut. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy yourself a relay kit from Amazon or eBay. Costs about 25 bucks. And it's one of these kits, all right? Comes with 4 wires, red wire positive, then you got your black wire ground, and then you got your signals, all right, and your pump wire, all right. So ideally, exactly how they want you to wire it up. So the red wire is going to go to the battery, all right. So what I did, my red wire, which has a fuse, I'm going to take this and I'm going to run it to the side of the fuse box right over here. Right, it comes with the terminals, so you'll be able to just crimp these on, solder them, do what you got to do. My negative, what I did is I ran it right from there, and I just made a little hole over here, right by where the fuse box is, where the bolt is, and just put a 10 millimeter with a nut, lock nut on the back so this doesn't move, and just add the wire there. So your red wire to the fuse box, the black wire from the relay goes to your own ground. And then what we're gonna do over here is there's a brown wire. I had to extend it, so there's this blue wire on it, all right? So your brown wire from your relay is going to go over here. What it wants is a 12-volt trigger. So that's gonna be your green and white wire on the fuse box. all right, which is over here, which that's to the relay, all right. And then what you're gonna do is for your fuel pump, the stick orange wire is gonna be this gray wire, all right. So I ended up just putting something on there just to be sure it's not touching anything, even though there's nothing going to it, there's no power going to it, just to make sure the wire doesn't end up going to one of these sockets or whatever. So that's that. So what I did over here is, here's my gray wire, and here's my white and, well, green and white wire. And it goes, like I said, it's blue, but at least on this fuse, on this relay, it is brown. All right. So connect these. Make sure you solder them. Make sure they're good. Put heat shrink on them so nothing comes loose. Once you do that, the car should be able to start right up. And then test it, obviously, before putting all of this back together, just to see. But I will show you guys now exactly what you got to do. All right, next step, put the bottom of the fuse box back together. And what I did is I cut the tape. I got the gray wire and the green and white wire, and I just fed it over here just to make it easier for me able to read it, send it to my relay, and be able to close the fuse box no problem. Okay, so once this is in place, just put your bolts back in place. Three. Tighten these down. All right. Now you're gonna take your positive from your relay. Like I said, connect it to here. Connect your battery one to there, and then put the 13mm back in place. Always start these things by hand, just don't hit it with the impact gun. All right, now that all of that is connected, let's connect our battery back. Fire this bad boy back up. Okay, make sure it's tight. Yes, it is. Okay. What I also did was I ended up cutting the bracket on the seat. So I ended up cutting it so this way it's not thing. It's supposed to look like that one, and it looks like this one. I ended up making it look like this, just so it's not shorting out anything else in that fuse box. But once again, a recap: if you buy this relay kit, fuel pump relay kit, you got your red wire from the relay that I have over here. You can put it closer if you want. I just did that because of the inline fuse. I didn't want to cut the wire too short, so I ran it right over here. You could run it directly to the battery also. It won't hurt. Just figured here, since you have the terminal, it's a lot easier. Ground from the relay, I ran it over here. You can run it any place of your choice. You could run it to here if you want, all really by preference. And then you have your last two wires, which is on this one, it's a brown. It's your 12-volt trigger switch. That one is going to go to the green and white wire that actually sends signals to the relay. And then your fuel pump, this orange one is going to go to the gray wire that goes actually to the fuse. So if you want, you can even pull the fuse out. I left it there, whatever. But you can pull it out and then just make sure the car starts up. But I will show you guys now. problem. And there we have it. I'm hoping that this was helpful for you guys. I know it was a little frustrating for me trying to figure out what was what, but it's pretty easy. And like I said, if you want to pull out this fuse, you can pull it out. It's really not going to do anything. You don't need it. But it's already preference if you want to have it there or not. But thank you. I hope this is helpful for you guys. Have a great day.